A meteor is in a black dreamscape. Ink-colored symbiote expands in a straight line up from the meteor. Lively appendages expand in all directions with surfaces of viscous flowing blackness. They wrap tightly around the meteor. Now Peter awakens on a bench outside in black clothing. He opens his eyes, then slowly sits up. He looks around a crowded sidewalk as people go about their hurried business. Peter takes his phone out of his pocket, then sits on the head of the bench. His screen is filled with notifications from MJ and Rio. A text from Harry. Come to my place when you get this. Peter saunters away from the bench, moving along the sidewalk.
You have enough parts to build or upgrade gadgets.
How did I end up
Press touchpad
sleeping on
button
a
to view.
park bench? And why
Wake
does
up,
it
complete,
feel like I
rewards,
had the best sleep of my
2,250
life?
XP.
Weird dreams, though.
Harry left another message.
Pete, I really need that suit back. Dad's working on a new cure, but I don't know. Bring it back, please.
Alert, Daily Bugle. New article from Mary Jane Watson.
Bugle Web Alert! New article from MJ! Wait, she published before I could read
In
it?
morning light, a symbiote-tainted Peter swings to an overlook. He pulls out his phone, which shows an article written by MJ. What's up with old Spider-Man? Reckless property damage, violent outbursts? Is he causing more harm than good?
MJ, what are you doing?
He stows his phone and swings off. Harry sits at a desk. He shakes several pills into his palm, then tosses them into his mouth. Peter opens the door and breezes into the room. He wears black pants and a black long-sleeved shirt.
Hey, buddy. How you feeling?
Peter casually strolls toward Harry.
I need that suit back.
MJ walks in carrying 2 mugs and freezes.
Pete.
She sets the mugs down.
What do you remember about last night?
I just remember feeling tired.
Pete. You're not yourself. That suit is changing you.
This suit is the only reason I'm still alive.
Yeah, it's pretty great, isn't it?
Why don't you pop some more pills and say what you're really feeling?
Hey, don't.
I'm busting my ass out there trying to save you, and this is what I get?
I said don't.
She grabs her stun gun.
I saw your story.
She conceals it.
I tried to tell you about that.
Yeah, but you didn't, did you?
I can't lose this job,
Your
Pete.
job is to write the truth.
I did.
The truth is, I'm the hero here, not you.
Peter advances on MJ, then glances back at Harry, who leans heavily on his cane. Peter storms out. MJ and Harry look at one another, then hang their heads. Peter walks down a dark wood hall, clenching and unclenching his fists. In a lab, Norman looks at computer monitors with a furrowed brow and distressed eyes. One screen shows a foreclosure notice. The other shows a data summary, genetic recombination failure. Peter walks in.
Oh. How was your visit with Harry?
Peter shrugs half-heartedly. Norman gives a disappointed nod, then stands and picks up a tablet.
Don't worry, Harry's gonna get better.
Norman plops the tablet down and leans against a nearby table. In the hall, Harry approaches the doorway but remains out of sight.
Thank you for being his friend.
Norman's lip quivers. He squeezes his eyes shut and pulls Peter into an embrace. Peter hesitates for a moment before returning it.
Watching you two grow up together. You're like a son to me.
Norman releases Peter. In the hallway, Harry hangs his head.
I am so proud of the man you've become.
Harry withdraws back into the shadows, limping heavily.
Thanks, Mr. Osborn. I gotta run.
Peter backs away from Norman, then turns and leaves. Norman watches him go, then studies the tall tank walled in by metal shutters. His gaze drops to the floor. In the office, MJ sits on a couch. Harry bursts in with a heavy limp. Outside a nearby window, Peter swings by on a web. Harry hurls his cane at the window and falls.
Are you okay?
Go. Please.
MJ stands and hovers near Harry. She doesn't approach as he struggles toward the window to pull himself back onto his feet.
Harry.
I said to leave!
Harry glares at MJ with a snarl. She snaps her jaw shut, then retrieves her backpack and leaves the office. Harry faces the window and squeezes his eyes shut.